Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Let's Talk About Cigars. My name is Dutchcigars. The cigar is finally here, as you may have seen in the title, so let's light it up. So for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Dutchcigars. I review cigars and cigar accessories. Sometimes I also do visits to cigar stores. I try to give a very honest opinion. I'm not sponsored. I don't let people pay me for reviewing their product. So if I think it's a bad quality or it's just shit, for example with cases that are shitty like this, I will honestly say it. So on to today's business. It's finally here, people. Yes, the Talisman, the Cohiba Limitada 2017. Never had a cigar that was so much controversy around it like this one. For the most people it's very special that they finally can buy it, but somehow there was a large shipment for sale months and months ago. So there was a lot of talk about it. I'm going to go a little bit deeper into that after I've shown you the cigar and after I light it, because I really can't wait to light it up. So let's see the details of the cigar and light it up. So here we have a closer look at the cigar. As you can see, the new Habanos band, of course. It has a pigtail, just like with some of the older ones, for example the 2011. It is a ring gauge of 54, so yeah, for some people it might be a little bit too thick cigar, and it's 154 millimeters long. So it is a decent size. I really like this size cigar. And if you want to compare it to the Limitada 2011, one of my all-time favorite cigars. See, the new band is a lot bigger. Let me show you the size difference of the cigar. The 2011 is just a little bit bigger. But I haven't checked it, but I think maybe the 2017 is a little bit thicker. Okay, so this is my all-time favorite. Let's see how this is. I heard some people say that this is even better than that cigar. Personally, I doubt it, but let's see. Let's cut it up. No, I'm going to twist the tail and then I'm going to light it up. So what I personally always do when I have a cigar with a pigtail is use the pigtail. That's what it's for. So you don't need a cutter, you don't need a puncher, you don't need anything else, just a lighter to get this thing going. So you always need to look how to twist it. And in this case, the pigtail doesn't work. They worked a little bit. I don't think you can actually see it, but there is a little hole in it. The good thing is, when you first light up the cigar, you just have that slight hole. It works with the cigar, and the further you get, the more the more space you need to smoke. You can always cut it. But for the first, let's say half an hour, maybe even more, the pigtail, if it works perfectly. So yeah, let's light it up. As you can see, I always like to get an even burn. So before I take one draw, get it evenly hot. That's why when I actually light it, I don't get a crooked burn. Nice. And like I said, the pigtail, it works. Ooh. Right off the bat, oh. It needs some years. Oh, wow. So yeah, no. The first few draws, not a fan. And this is actually a little bit disappointing. Of course, it is a young cigar, but last year we had the Trinidad Topaz. It was also a very young cigar. It was so good. Immediately off the bat, great cigar. So it is very, very good possible that it is young and good. But these first draws, no. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to smoke it a little bit further. Let's hope it develops. So far, the first few draws, not excited at all. So far, the 2011, 100 times better. Let's see where it takes us. See you back in a while. So, I had to relight it again. Luckily, the cigar turned around, not fully, so it's still not a very, very special cigar, but it is a lot better now. I'm still just using the pigtail to smoke it. I think at the halfway point I will straight cut it to see if the taste is really different. So let's talk about what is the controversy about this cigar. When I'm now making this video, a good week ago there was the official launch party in London of this cigar. Normally with cigars like this, it's getting announced at the festival in the beginning of the year, and then later on in the year there will be launch parties surrounding those cigars. So in London was the premiere of this cigar. But months and months ago there were already boxes in the US. There were already a couple of guys that were smoking this cigar. And of course, normally there will always be cigars that get leaked out. I've also smoked a couple of cigars here on videos that are still officially not for sale, but I never have the boxes because most of the times people get gifts, or people take them with them from the factory and they sell them or give them to people. So that's why some of the cigars get leaked, but normally never with boxes and never so many. So a lot of people were saying all fake. Those the first stories were the cigars, the boxes, everything fake. Well, clearly the cigars, the bands that were on it and everything were clearly real. So then the next story was, well, only boxes that were stolen because the boxes really look good. So the boxes were stolen and the bands were stolen, but the cigars were fake. Well, I know a couple of people that smoked them and they were sure that it was a real cigar. If you ask people from Habanos, they all got different stories. Everybody got a different story. I've seen an official letter, something like that, pass by on Instagram where they say, I believe it's also that it was stolen or something. So a lot of stories, because normally you will never see that amount of cigars with boxes pre-release. I wasn't a fan of the story. They also offered me to buy cigars. Well, it was clearly, everybody was clearly saying it was stolen, so I didn't feel like I wanted to buy that. Especially with an expensive cigar like this, you don't want to buy and then maybe it's fake or something like that. So I thought, let's wait up until the official launch. Well, lucky for me, somebody called Habanos NYC, maybe it's somewhere here now in the screen, and else check him out. His link is in the bio, his Instagram. Great guy from New York. He has an amazing collection, always has a lot of brand new cigars. Go check him out, go follow him. Amazing guy, and he sent me a couple of cigars. And this is one of them. So this is from the batch that was sort of not really released yet in America. And I was really excited to get it because I really wanted to see the cigar, feel the cigar and smoke the cigar to see what is real from the stories. Well, I can promise you this much, it is a real one. definitely. The band is 100% correct. The cigar is definitely a real cigar. So that's a good sign for the people who bought those boxes. It is a real one. But I've never seen anything happen around a cigar like this. There is so much hate and everything around it. Wow. But now it's released, so everybody can buy it now. So now everybody also knows the price. It is a €50 cigar. It's going to be in boxes of 10. It will have the classic Habanos look box. And boxes of 10, so €500 per box. And that is a high price, let's be honest. €50 for a cigar, not a lot of people smoke that. So let's be honest, it has to be a damn good cigar for that money. And thus far, you saw my reaction at the beginning, and it is a fine cigar now. It really, like I said, it turned around, it became better. But for me, it is still not a €50 cigar, not by a long shot. If you compare it to the 2014 Limitada and the 2011 Limitada from Cohiba, those were way better cigars than this one. So yeah, thus far, yeah, no. I'm going to cut it now, and I will see you at the point where I might take off the bands, and let's discuss it then a little bit more, what I really think of it. Let's see. It's time to take off the bands. Oh, this is... damn it. Okay. As you can see, it's smoking very well. The draw is excellent. The burn, not that good. I had to relight it a couple of times. The ash wasn't also that strong, but the draw, can't complain about it. Especially when I use the cutter, I straight cut it, and I do have to say a lot of new flavors came out. The cigar did get a lot better. I'm not going to say I'm disappointed, but I'm also not very, very excited. I was really hoping for a mind-blowing cigar, the stories that I heard about it, but it isn't. No, it's definitely a good cigar. It is I don't want to say full, but almost a full body cigar. I wouldn't smoke it on an empty stomach that quick. But it is good. It is good, but I would definitely say wait a couple of years. You saw that with the 2014 Limitada from Cohiba. When it came out, it was an excellent cigar, but also a little bit too young. And with Cohibas, yeah, they just don't disappoint with years on them. When you do get a chance to buy them, personally I would say try one at the beginning and then put the rest away for years to come. I also always talk about the investment side, and it almost doesn't get better than the Cohiba Limitadas. Of course, when you talk about the Gran Reserva or the Reserva from Cohiba, those go up in price way higher. But the Limitadas, the prices are going through the roof. The 2011 that I just showed you, the Limitada, boxes of those are boxes of 10, and they go for like €1,500 nowadays. The 2014, easily €1,000 for a box. So yeah, you pay €500 for 10 sticks, but wait a couple of years and you can easily get €100 a stick if you sell them as a box. So the investment side, if you can get boxes like this, you have the money for it, buy them, store them away, and you will make some excellent money with it. For the smoking side, maybe with the 2011, 4 or 5 years, and you will have maybe one of the best cigars, because it has a lot more power than the 2011 have. So I think in like 4 or 5 years, you will have even a strong, well, a medium body cigar with a lot of taste in it. So yeah, for that, buy them. But to smoke now, no. No, I wouldn't smoke this cigar on a daily basis. I enjoyed it, but for that money, I can buy 4 D4s, something like that, and you can enjoy 4 great cigars. So for the money to buy and to smoke it now, I would say no. For the investment side, or for people who can actually wait a couple of years, absolutely a must buy. Yes. I know it's already hard to get them. I heard in England, right after they launched, I think that weekend, they were already sold out. I know a couple of stores that got them here in Holland now. They're all also sold out. So I know it's going to be hard to get your hands on those boxes. But when you do, it is worth it. Definitely. Yeah. Well, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this cigar now. For questions, please leave it in the comments. I hope you liked the video. There will be a KSA cigar review video coming out very soon. Again, thanks to Habanos New York. Great guy. You supplied me with a wonderful cigar. I really enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video, and smoke on.